All right, what's going on, everybody? So, on today's episode, we're going to go over Hangar level 7. So, there are two jets at Hangar level 7. The first one that we're going to go over is the MiG 23 Flogger. I currently have mine at a level 10 and 597 trophies currently. So, let's take a look real quick at the stats. So, it is classified as a light fighter. So the durability is 2, speed is 2, agility is 3. So I do gotta say this is kind of like the one of the less agile um light fighters that I've played. But it is a wing sweep, so that is something to think of and to take into consideration. So that means like to go faster if you sweep them in, but you lose the agility. If you have them out like they currently are, your agility is higher, but your speed is slower. So, with that being said, let's take a look at some of the stats on it. So, we'll start with the hit points is 169, top speed 713, turn rate is 34 degrees a second. Now, taking into consideration, in order to reach that 34 degrees a second, you do have to, the ideal turning speed is 503 miles per hour. Afterburner fuel is 13 seconds even. So it does come with two medium range manual missiles. Range is 6 kilometers. Damage is 111. Speed 2,908. Turn rate is 15 degrees. Lock angle is 7 degrees. Lock time is 0.8 seconds. And then it does have the cannons, which max damage is 832 damage per second. Infinite ammo. Speed time. Overheat time is 2.55 seconds, and armor piercing medium. One thing to take into consideration with this, if you overheat the gun, you can cause damage to yourself. So keep that in mind when you're shooting it. And then finally, it comes with 4 missiles, short range infrared. Range is 2.1 kilometers. Damage is 96. Speed 2,236. Turn rate is 20 degrees. Lock time is 0.8 seconds. So, and that is the MiG Flogger. So we'll go ahead and jump into a battle. It's air superiority. It's not the best map, or not map, but game mode for this aircraft. But we'll see what we can do. All right, so let's take a look and see what we got here. Look, so we got Rogue Syndicate, Falcon Raven. Okay. They have 312s. We have 112. Alright. Go ahead and jump into it. So I'm going to pull my wings back to gain some speed. I'm going to go straight to Bravo with this one. One thing one thing to keep in mind, in my mind anyway, is that I feel like this is, even though it is a light fighter, I don't feel like it's a light fighter. I feel like it's much slower than an actual light plane typically is. So see, like the turn rate, you got to keep in mind what the ideal turn rate of it, of course, and everything like that. But I think that's one key thing with this aircraft, that I don't really care for it too much, because of it's a light fighter, the agility that it comes with, the speed, it's mediocre to me at best. As to, my typical flight style that planes that I like to fly. They're out. Oh, they got an F-16 over there. You see, like, this F-16 is going to easily outturn me and outmaneuver me. You see, even with this one trying to get over, it's not the easiest to get around. There we go. Beautiful. Problem is they're right behind me, and I am a fart away from dying. See? Boom. See, compared to that F-16, like the F-16 is actually a true light fighter. The MiG-23 to me feels more like it's like a heavy light fighter, if that makes sense. That's what I would compare it to. Switch on it. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. F-16. I was able to destroy him, but needed to get the base at the same time. Oh, it is what it is. Either way, we still got two of them. So, well, we had two of them. Fold my wings back, get some extra speed. We got one going to Bravo, well, two going to Bravo actually. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well played. Well played. But yeah, it is like I said, I feel like it's more like a heavy light fighter. Um, Especially compared to F-16. F-16 can definitely outfly it easily. So take that into consideration if this is a jet that you're actually strongly considering flying. I don't like the fact that whenever you overheat the guns that you do damage to yourself. Because I think this is the only aircraft that does that. But I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments if there's another one that does damage on itself. But let's go ahead and take a look at the next jet at Hangar Level 7. And see what that one is all about. All right, so the next one is the Jaguar GR3 from Hangar Level 7. I currently have mine at a Level 15, which is so funny because I really don't play this one at all. But let's take a look at the stats real quick. So it is in the attack category. So the agility is a 3, speed is 2, durability is a 3. So if you remember the MiG-23, I'm sorry, the MiG-23, I think the agility was the same as well as the speed. The durability on that one, I believe, was a 2. So this one has a little bit more durability, but similar speed and agility. But this one does fly much differently than the MiG does. So let's take a look and see here. So we'll start on the top with the base points. So this is, like I said, level 15. Hit points is 252. Top speed 776. Acceleration, turn rate. Ideal turn speed for this one is 514. Afterburning fuel is 16 seconds. So it does come with 4 medium range infrared missiles. Range is 3.5 kilometers. Damage is 131. Speed 2,908. Turn rate 25 degrees, lock angle 12 degrees, and 8-second lock time. So then we'll go to the cannons. Max damage 280 damage per second. Spread is very low. Overheat time is 4 seconds. Infinite ammo, no armor piercing. And then you do get it with 76 rockets. So the range for those is 2.5 kilometers. Damage is 44. Speed is 3,131 miles per hour. Blast radius 7 meters. And rate of fire is 4.8 seconds. So that's this one, the Jaguar at level 15. So let's go ahead and see how this one flies. And same thing, air superiority on countdown. So let's see how it goes. All right. Let's see what we got going on. Squirrel from Juku. Okay. And because this is a level 15, it can easily see level 16s, like the 106 on the enemy team. And I forgot to mention the passive as well as the special ability, but we'll go over that after the battle and talk about those things. Oh. I was able to hit him. Good. See, the turn rate on this one's not the best. But we'll definitely go ahead and take that. And I'm definitely floating far too long. Alright, we need people to get Bravo, please. Man, I can't even. Turn rate on this one is not that good. Right, I'm gonna leave that one alone and go after Bravo. I don't know why I flared, and I hit the ridge, or hit the freaking pipe stand thingy. The turn rate for this one is not that great, obviously, but and honestly, I don't really have time to look at my turn speed to see if I'm doing the ideal turn rate. Let's see if I can get a rocket fuel. Was I stalling? What am I doing? Lord. I feel like I was stalling there for a second. Okay, they went after Charlie, so that means they're going to go after Bravo next. Yep. Wasn't able to kill him, but it's alright. See that what is it, the F100 or whatever it is? Okay, so they got that one. Yes, F100. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. All right. So that was a pleasant surprise being able to get that one. And MVP. Nice. But yeah, this is another one that I don't really, even though I got it at level 15, I really don't fly this one at all. And same thing with the MiG. I like the faster, agile ones, even though that like the lights and stuff like that. I really enjoy those more than these. Oh, I didn't even know I had a mission. But okay. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the abilities that it has. All right. So the special ability is brace for impact, reduce explosive damage by 50%, for 0.66 seconds, and by 33% for 2 seconds. If you can time the ability so that you take a big hit during the first 0.66 seconds, the cooldown is reduced. Cooldown is 18 seconds. So basically, like this one, it seems like if you use it at the exact perfect time as you being struck by a nuke, then it only does 50% damage. So then you can survive a nuke. The passive ability is momentum shift. So while all over 50% hit points, gain 5% increased damage, while under 50%, gain 2% increased turn rate. So that's the passive ability for you with this one. But overall, both jets are good. I just prefer the more faster agile ones between the Jaguar as well as the MiG-23 Flogger. But that's these in a nutshell. Like I said, this one's at a level 15. My other one's at the level 10. So feel free to take a look at those if you liked them or not. It's up to you. You know, of course, everybody has different flight styles. But yeah, so that's going to be it for this one. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And I do live stream on Twitch, YouTube, as well as Kick. On YouTube, obviously Noobs 007. Kick is Noobs 007. But on Twitch, it's only Noobs 007. So feel free to follow me over there at all of those and watch my live streams. But without further ado, that's going to be it for this one. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and watching. Help me try to get my channel up to 500 subscribers on YouTube, please, if you don't mind. And we'll keep on pushing these videos out. So until next time, peace.